Alrighty, howdy howdy. How's everyone doing? Let me see. Give me a little thumbs up if you can hear me. We're going to be getting started here in just a minute. Let me drop a link again for Facebook. This is over to Whatnot. And we're going to be doing some more demos. How to grow microgreens really easy. And you can tell this has grown way past microgreen stage. So we're in the baby greens. And you can grow it that way because of the adapters that we have. So we're going to be over on Whatnot and having giveaways every 10 minutes for seeds. How to get run. Let's see, this is USA, and for the seeds, it's got to be in the lower 48, but we're going to be on Whatnot. Y'all let me know if you want me to do one quick giveaway over here before I start up on Whatnot. I got to get my Whatnot stream going, but if y'all want a pack of seeds, usually what we give away on Whatnot, here, I'll show you. We got seeds packed up. And these are portioned out for a bowl about this size. It's about a 5-inch bowl. Or if you get 5x5 grow containers, or you get a 10x20, there'll be about 8 of those in there. Juju, what's up? I was like, what can I find on Whatnot? Yeah, we're gonna be heading to Whatnot. You're not there yet. No, I have to start it before 8:30, so I jump on here a little early and talk with everyone over here, and then I'm gonna start up on Whatnot. So in just a minute I'll be over there. But we have these portioned up, and I have like 8 of them here tonight. So y'all let me know if you want me to give one away over here. But if I do, y'all got to promise that you're gonna stick in here just a couple minutes till we have the giveaway, and whoever wins gets my email. And you have to email me and give me your address, because for the last 3 times that I've had giveaways over here on YouTube and Facebook, the winner hasn't contacted me. So it's just a waste of time giving stuff away if nobody's going to get it, right? So if y'all want a quick giveaway, I've got speckle pea, wasabi flavored mustard greens, red acre cabbage. Got that growing right here. Actually looks kind of purple, right? Cilantro. Red arrow radish. This one, I've got a video coming out on it. We had a huge one growing up here, and we actually grew some radish in it. I'll have a video on that coming out. Broccoli. It's one of the more healthy ones. Our top soy, which is this bad boy right here. And arugula, which is pretty good. If you like arugula, you can grow this out like microgreens. We like to grow it to the baby green stage. And a good way to have your arugula is throw a handful on a plate, grill some chicken, like soak your chicken in Italian dressing, grill it, and when it's still hot, set it on top of there and it wilts. It's awesome. Let's draw a winner for seeds here. All right, we'll do one here. How did I get in the giveaway? All right, I'll do a giveaway here. Everybody, don't put it in the chat yet. I have to set it up. And we'll put hashtag seeds, and you get in the giveaway. If you want to be over on Whatnot, I left a link. I just commented a link. I am Whoops. How are you doing? You going to be over on Whatnot? If y'all jump over on Whatnot, every 10 minutes we have a giveaway. Most of the time it's a pack of seeds like this. Sometimes it's one of our adapters and some seeds, or a couple packets. So we have different things, but most of the time it's seeds like every 10 minutes. Hey, from California, how are you doing? Love the information. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Lori. I got my Huel today. Awesome. Haven't tried it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. No problem. Yeah, I wanted somebody who was going to like appreciate that, get it. I know that it's pretty expensive stuff, so I didn't want to just, you know, get rid of it or drop it off. But what do you call it? I heard it's like pretty good stuff. I tried it, but usually I don't have time to sit down and mix up a bowl of that, and I like to add other stuff into it. But for it being like a complete meal for somebody who's like on the go, it's like really, really good. My wife, with her allergies and histamine intolerance and stuff, she has to be like really, really careful with like ingredients. and because it's so healthy and there's so much vitamins, minerals, and macronutrients, all kinds of stuff that go in there. She has to be real careful. And then she is allergic to like hazelnuts and things like that, so she has to watch out for nut stuff too and all that. I learned from you a lot. Awesome, thank you. Love microgreens. Arugula is great. Oh, with roast beef, that sounds good. All right, let me set this up real quick because I got to get Whatnot Stream set up too. Hold on one second. And y'all don't put it in yet. I'll tell you when it's going to start collecting. And you got to put it just like I do. Hashtag seeds. All right, give it a try now. Somebody put hashtag seeds. Let me share the screen. Where's my share? Share screen. All right, just like that. Hashtag seeds. There you go. And that's probably small for y'all to see. All right, 5 entries. All right, it's starting to collect. All right, we'll let that go for a couple minutes when I get the Whatnot stream started up. And like I said, if you put hashtag seeds in there, make sure you stick around. And here, everybody write down my email real quick, so in case you win. And I jump off of here real quick. Once I get on Whatnot, I get a little distracted, and I kind of forget y'all are over here. So there's my email way up there. Y'all jot that down and see where it says keep on growing 1. So there's no G. Okay? Keep on growing 1 at gmail.com. And whoever wins, just email me there. Have grown so much healthy food thanks to your teachings. Awesome. Thank you, Sherry. Been using cracking method for years now. Awesome. I love that. Hashtag seeds. All right. I have enough seeds. Best of luck to everyone. All right. Whoops. Thank you very much. Yeah, and there's some people that just go over to Whatnot and hang out for the night and just sit around when we have the giveaways going. Someone won like 3 times in one night. Depends on how long I'm up there. But this is going to be for, let's see if I can make myself bigger here. It's going to be for 8 packs of seeds. So if y'all are just popping in here, put hashtag seeds in the chat. There's only 15 people in there. Put hashtag seeds. And we're going to draw that real quick. I'm going to get the Whatnot stream started and get them on a giveaway too. Screenshots work well. Good, good. Alrighty, cool. Alright, so y'all put that in there. I'm going to get Whatnot started. I'll draw this. Whoever wins, that's my email right there, okay? Give a thumbs up, please. Thank you very much. Let me get this one rolling. Then I've got to start them back there too. What's up? Everyone's popping in here. Give me 1 second. I'm getting it all set up. So y'all can see right down there. Is my screen so small? Thank you for the share. All right, we got that going. I'm gonna get you guys started with the giveaway real quick. I'm on YouTube and Facebook. I'm gonna get them a little giveaway going too. I gotta draw theirs. All right, let me see. I gotta share my screen again. Not that. There we go. Alrighty. That's going, yeah, if y'all get in there, I'm going to draw it in just a second. Let me get my whatnot peeps over here going. How's everyone doing? How was your New Year's? Everyone stay safe. Have fun. Alright, whatnot. As soon as this starts up, we're going to start a giveaway. Y'all jump in there. What are we growing? All kinds of stuff. Here's tatsoi right here. We'll get into it. I'll show you all the other stuff. Hey, got my items today. Awesome. 2 hummingbird and planted them in pea gravel. Can't wait. Awesome. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. All right, guys. Happy New Year. We're going to get a giveaway going over on Whatnot. YouTube and Facebook. This is why I like Whatnot. I just hit a button. It starts over here on YouTube and Facebook. I have to get you guys to put in a hashtag, and then I got to draw it. Then I got to get your email. And like I said, a lot of people didn't even email me. So here we go. Facebook and YouTube, since I'm only doing one over here, y'all jump over to Whatnot. We're going to be doing every 10 minutes. But Facebook and YouTube, you'll get this. You'll get an adapter. It's one of the hybrid adapters. And 8 packs of seeds. Alright, that's going to be your giveaway. Over here on Whatnot, we've got seeds going. We'll have an adapter throughout the night. We'll have a lot more seeds going on. We'll be having stuff going every 10 minutes. Let me get the little ball rolling back behind me. Let me make sure this is mine for YouTube and Facebook. But you got to email me. Alright? You guys on Whatnot, you got your getting in the giveaway. We're going to have all of our speckled peas, the wasabi flavored mustard greens, red acre cabbage, cilantro, red arrow radish, broccoli, our tatsoi, which is this right here, and arugula. The red arrow radish, we actually grew, if you remember, there was a big bush of it sitting right up here. When I harvested it, we actually had radish inside. They're the kinds that grow kind of like a pencil. Probably, you know, like that. There's like radish in there. I did a little video. I'll have that up on YouTube in a little while. Did I miss that? Alright, so that's that. Hashtag seeds. Let's see. Maine, you just put seeds. You got to put hashtag seeds, like the one right up above you, like Ron Jackson. What's up, Grow Something with Jeff? How are you doing? Happy New Year, brother. Get in the giveaway, man. All right. Seeing over here on Whatnot, it just counts down 5 minutes, and then it's boom, it pulls the winner. And then I print out a label and pass it off to them. What's your YouTube channel? It's Keep On Growing. Just like that right there. Except what spaces in between the keep on and growing. And let's see, over here on Whatnot, you don't have to put hashtag seeds. Just, there's a little button right up here, I think. You just click on that button and get in the giveaway. And guys, I probably missed a bunch of comments over here. How'd they taste? The radish, pretty good. So excited to be back to my health and growing goals. Awesome, Chris. That's awesome. All right, if I miss any comments in that, just comment again in that. I'll keep an eye on it over here. Let me pull this up a little, maybe I can see it. All right, a minute over on Whatnot. You guys, are you ready on YouTube and Facebook? Hashtag seeds, hashtag seeds. All right, we're going to draw. Watch up here. All right, this is for YouTube and Facebook. You guys have about a minute on yours. Here we go. Can y'all see that? Debbie, Meg, the chapter after you. Congratulations. You won the adapter and the pack of seeds. The chapter after you. Make sure you get my email up there and email me. Sodary, how are you doing? Paige, how's everyone doing? All right, now we're going to be over on Whatnot. Let me drop the link. Y'all get $15 credit for jumping on Whatnot if you haven't been there before. And if you go into my shop, I've got a pair of my adapters for 15 bucks. So basically you get this for free if you hop on over and set up an account over on Whatnot. And then we're going to be having a giveaway every 10 minutes. As soon as we draw this one, we're going to start it up. The little video back here, a little gnome will pop up and tell us to keep having giveaways. How much to receive free seeds? How to receive? You got to get in the giveaways. We just finished this one on YouTube and Facebook. I dropped a link. Look at in the comments. Who won? Shigra, congratulations on the first win over there on Whatnot. Jump over to Whatnot, make an account. Every 10 minutes, we're going to be having a giveaway. All right. Cheryl, will you be doing any demonstrations tonight? Yeah, I sure will. We're going to get started with that. In fact, here, let me put a little video down below so when we're getting started, people can just watch the video. All right, so there's the video. Show us putting it together. And I kind of cut my head off, right? So watch that. We're going to get another giveaway going, guys, right away. And then I'll get the stuff ready. We'll be doing a demonstration. I just got to square away with my peeps over here on Facebook and YouTube. All right, wow, let's see. All right, guys, so let me turn this off. All right, we're back to normal. I was trying to get all that taken care of. All right, what's the link for Whatnot? Michelle. Hey, Michelle, how are you doing? How was your New Year's? Let's see, there's the link for Whatnot in the comments. On YouTube, it'll be pinned up at the top. You guys over here on Whatnot, let's do another seed giveaway. If that's okay with you. Everybody all right with another giveaway? Yay, yay. Let's see, I'm planning some, you're planning some right now, containers while watching. Awesome, Reimagining Life. How are you doing? How was your New Year's? All right, another seed giveaway going right now. Where'd my video go? All right, I'll let this play. It's only 4 minutes long. Get rid of some of these tabs. Good. Stayed safe and at home. Cool deal. We did too. We just relaxed. There was like tons of fireworks everywhere though. And they started at as soon as the sun went down, all the way till like 1 or 2 in the morning. Right, so if you're popping in here and you're new, put new in the chat. Here, only one, how are you doing? If you have no idea what's going on about microgreens or how the adapters work and help you to grow microgreens like this, let me know you're new. We're going to be doing a demo. And then if everybody else is ready, we can just go ahead and get right into the auctions and that too. New, join. Craft Dorks, how are you doing? Muck Dugget. Family games all night until countdown. Cool deal. Sounds like fun. Kim. Awesome. All right. So microgreens, everybody knows they should be growing microgreens. This is basically, this is the baby green stage. Now, if you're growing in the traditional way with soil, you can't let them go this far. We do it with a bunch of different containers, and I'll show you. We've got ones for mason jars, beer bottles, Coke, that's a Sprite, and Gatorade bottles, juice bottles. We've got all different kinds. And we're going to be setting some up here real quick. In fact, this juice bottle one I've got, this is a big V8 bottle. Might set one up with that one. And I might have used all my Gatorade bottles. I might have to, oh, I know where they're at. It's in my bag. Here's one right here. That size Gatorade bottle. It's really tough. I didn't even peel the label off that one yet. Alright, so we've got these self-watering adapters. You kind of see me putting it together down there. I'll stop the video so you can see me and I'll do a quick demo here. But basically that's how we're putting it together. Just like that down there. We made vision boards. Awesome. I need to make one. I like those plastic containers you're using in your demo. Cool. I've got some right here. We'll go ahead and put one of these together too. Alright guys, we'll do a couple quick demos. I'll explain it. We'll get into the auction in that. And then we'll stop and we'll do another demo along the way for people who are just popping in here. Does pea gravel work just as well as the smooth rocks you use? Yeah, I like the pea gravel. What we're talking about, what we're using in here is called clay pebbles. These are really light and they absorb and they retain moisture. Pea gravel doesn't, so you got to keep an eye on it during germination because they'll dry out. This will retain moisture. This is really light too. The pea gravel is a little heavier. So I like beginners to use the clay pebbles to get started. Alright, so we'll take a look at that. I'll just push this up here out of the way. Now, you guys saw last week our adapters that we usually have, the hybrid. We got wiped out for Christmas and New Year's. But this was our original ones we had on here. Okay? So these here goes the winner. 2 Hummingbird, you won. So since I use pea gravel, does that mean I should spray daily? Just keep an eye on them. If they look like they're drying out, if they look damp, you know, open it up and kind of peek at it. If it's still, you see moisture in that and condensation, just leave it alone. Never been here before. Awesome, Grow with Jeff. You made it over. Awesome. If you're new, you got a $15 credit you can use in the shop. All right, so this one, This fits the wide mouth mason jars, and this fits the regular mouth mason jars. And in the center, we call this a hybrid because we made it so that it fits these, also fits these Coke bottles. This is your 16 and 20 ounce. It also fits a 1 liter bottles. I think I actually have one right here. What is this, ginger ale? It also fits that. Now that was our original one that we made, was this little one when we first started testing. And when we made these hybrid adapters, there was a lot of space in the middle, so we just put that in the middle. Now what we done, my son was drinking Gatorade, and these are like really, really tough bottles where they're really flimsy, right? He made a Gatorade adapter, and that's what you guys see on Etsy and that. We took that Gatorade adapter and put it in the middle of the mason jar. So I think that's going to work out a lot better. We can print a lot of these as small ones. We're going to sell these separate. So we're going to be switching from this hybrid to this one. YouTube, Facebook, you can't even get this. This is just on Whatnot. I haven't even got it on Etsy. So this is just on Whatnot. Now we just did, see, this is our original wide mouth adapter. And we just made one here. We haven't even sold any of these. We just made this one, the wide mouth, with the Gatorade in the middle. So our new hybrids are going to have the Gatorade one in the middle. So when we run out of these, we're going to switch over, but you'll still have the Coke bottle one to use with all of these. It's just with this, we can sell these. We usually do a 3-pack of those, so we'll be doing that in a little while. All right, y'all ready for a quick demo? Let me go ahead and stop sharing this. So you saw the video down there? Let's say I'm brand new to Whatnot. How do we get the $15 credit to use it? All you have to do is go into the shop, whichever end it's on. Stop sharing this here. All right, go into the shop. Pick one of the sets that's 15 bucks, put it in your cart. And when you go to checkout, you should see it should have $15, and then it'll have taxes and shipping, and then it should take the $15 back off. So you should only be charged about $5 or $6, which is shipping. All right. All right, let's do a quick demo. Do y'all want to see a demo? I usually do. We'll do a quick one with the Coke bottle, which is the easiest one. And then we'll do one with one of these adapters, one of the new adapters. And we're going to be getting those to y'all in just a little while. Hey, we'll have a video going back here too. Y'all see the gnome pop up and say it's giveaway time? Holler at me and I'll start another giveaway, all right? We're going to start another one right now. All right, there's another giveaway. Y'all get in the giveaway. I'm going to put together a cereal bowl. We're going to put one of these together, and you guys just watch because you're going to see how fast this goes together. Now, if you just want to grow microgreens, harvest them, start over, and keep doing that over and over, that's fine. You can use water. If you want to grow baby greens like I do, you're going to need, let's see, what? Blessed Chat in the shop. Blessed Chat, how can I order multi-items at once? You just have to buy it, and what it'll do is it'll bundle it together. As long as you buy it all at the same time before I print a shipping label, it'll bundle it together. So like your first one, the shipping will say like $5, and the next shipping will say about 2 something. And when you reach $9.21 for shipping, then it's up to 5 pounds, which these only weigh 3 ounces, so that'd be a whole lot. The Blessed Chat, if you buy a Blessed Chat, what that is we'll get a set of adapters, the hybrid adapters, and we'll have a giveaway. So you're basically buying a set for somebody else for the giveaway. So I'll send you a little thank you card, and then somebody in the chat will win a set of adapters. So that's what the Blessed Chat is. All right, guys, for nutrients, I just use this. General Hydroponics Maxi Grow. If you guys, YouTube, Facebook, if you've been watching me for a while, you know I'm always saying master blend, but then you guys know that's like a 3-part thing, and if you don't mix it just right, you run into trouble in that. So this is very easy. Mini multi-grow, let's set it and forget it. Or auctional only. How do I order online? Yeah, we're going to be having an auction in a little while. So here's 1 gallon, right? This is very easy. It says 1 to 2 teaspoons per gallon. Thank you for the hearts, whoever's tapping the screen. So we just take 1 teaspoon. We don't need 2 because we're just doing microgreens. Believe it or not, all the stuff that you see growing, I'll get a little light on it for you. All the stuff that you see growing, I only use 1 teaspoon per gallon. I haven't even bumped it up to 2. You put it in there like that, put the lid on, shake it up. That's it. So if you can do that, that's like the hardest part of the whole thing. Can you hold up the nutrient bag, please? And where do we order it from? Any hydroponic shop, or you can go on Amazon. It's called General Hydroponics Maxi Grow. Alright, so here we go. Fill up your bottle. I put a little bit in here. Alright, this is our adapter, our Coke bottle adapter. It fits inside the cereal bowl pretty good. You could always use this one if you want. But it just goes on like that. That easy. You flip it in. You're all set up. I just get a little bit of clay pebbles. I lost one. This is just plain water because you want to put this up higher than your water level. So at first you start your water level, you'll see it down here. You want to put this up higher, and this is going to be dry. Throughout the grow, you want it to be dry. It cuts down on your mold and mildew. But when you go to start your seeds, to get them to germinate, they need to be damp. So in the beginning, you want to go ahead and spray it. This is some of our toxoi. These are pre-portioned for a bowl about this big. So all you have to do is take 1 bag, spin it around. Make sure you get them all out. Spray it 1 more time. And I cover it with foil for a few days. You can do this however you want. Here goes the winner, guys. Musara. Congratulations. Cover it like that. Right? Now just leave it like that for a couple of days. Come in like the next day. Somebody said they use pea gravel, right? Hummingbird. Come in and just peek at it. And if it looks like it's starting to dry up, just kind of mist it a little bit. If you see any condensation or it is a little wet and damp, don't do anything. Just leave it, okay? Congrats. Happy New Year. Kiki, KK, thank you very much. Now, after a couple of days, it's going to start to sprout. Through the magic of television. And we've been planting these on the show here, guys. So all the stuff you've been seeing us, we've been growing, we've been planting right here. Thank you for tapping the screen. All right. In a couple of days, it's going to be just like that. That's when you take it off and you uncover it. You see it's used a little bit of nutrients. Now it's got that much to go. You just let it, set it, and forget it. A couple more days, you'll have something like that. YouTube, Facebook, you can see. Should I let them dry first? Let's see, I put my rocks straight into the bowl after washing. Oh no, that as long as you know, as long as you're aware, I like to show people. I like to put it in dry so that they know, because some people will still have water at the top. So as long as you know to pile it up higher than your water level, you're fine. And then a few more days. Now this is ready to harvest. Microgreens. You can harvest this, replant, keep going. We like to take some. See how easy they come out of here? The roots. YouTube, Facebook, right? See the roots? We like to take these and plant those. And if you watch up here, you're going to see some bigger plants. All of those were planted just like this. We grew microgreens, pulled them out, and we planted them out. So when it pops up here again, I'll go ahead and, if I concede, I'll go ahead and let you all know. But that way, you get some seeds, right? You'll keep using seeds over and over if you're going to keep growing microgreens. You keep doing it over and over. But if you take some of them and plant them out into bigger containers, here we go right here. Just watch that. Then you get a lot more bang for your buck, right? So you're not only getting microgreens, you're also getting a bunch of mature plants. So I'll show you in 1 second right here. And that's basically like, this is baby greens. See right there? That whole thing is baby greens. It's in a downspout. That's full-size pak choi. So that's this here. Just like I pulled one out and we put it into a larger container. There's downspouts. And we've got milk jugs up there. You're going to see in just a second. Milk jug just like this. And if you guys get lost, all these videos, these are just short clips. All these videos are on my YouTube channel. And anybody who gets anything, there's going to be a card. And right here is a little QR code. If you scan that with your phone, it's going to take you to all the videos. There's a bunch of in the playlist. Let's see, why is something priced at $99999? That's just so that people will get, if they go and you save it, if you bookmark that, then every time I go live, it notifies people. Let's see. And then over here, this QR code is to my Amazon shop. It would do this. Pin. Is that better? Is that amount of microgreens from the total amount of seeds from those little bags? Yeah, so one of those little bags, I have it portioned out for just one about this size. And one, it'll grow like this right here was one of those bags. YouTube, Facebook, this was one of those bags. All right. And this is my Amazon shop where you can find more clay pebbles and the nutrients and everything else that I do. So everything's on the YouTube channel up there. And Facebook too. Let's see. The other one scares me. What scares you? It looks like the, let's see, swipe. Yeah, 100 grand. Anybody try to buy that? I can retire for the year. Do you ever let your micros go to seed? Once in a while, but it's easier if you plant them in the ground and let them go to seed. This is just, you know, there's still water in here, right? You can grow microgreens, you can grow them to baby greens. We actually had amaranth that was in here that sprouted and that went to seed. And we had radish. We actually grew radish in that. But basically, this is really going to get funky if you let it sit like too long, like months and months, right? So I wouldn't do it in here to seed. I would plant them in the garden. All right. Let me do one more demo, guys, for the people who are just popping in here. And let me see. Just anywhere on the screen. What are y'all looking for? Yeah, the hearts. Yeah, just as long as it's not like the little things on the side. If you just tap like the middle of the screen. And that just lets whatnot know to let more people in here. 2-liter bottles did not work out. Had to start over. Yeah, the 2-liter bottles fit. But they're real flimsy. And the weight kind of crushes it. So I go like 1 liter is about the most that I do. Or I'll do these bottles. These bottles are tough. That's the one used with the Gatorade. Lots of questions going by, guys. Will I be able to read? Yes, yes. We use that's the reason why we're using the clay pebbles, is that we use it over and over. If you just use soil, you either get rid of it and you have to keep buying soil, or you got to compost it, and that takes months and months and months to do, and then you got to screed it and try to filter it out and get it back. So it takes a while. These are real easy just to wash out and let sit out in the sun. When do you say funky? What does that mean? Well, no, a little bit of algae. Like this one right up here. If you guys watched my video that had the candy tray, look at all those mustard greens. Look at all the cabbage. I had to take 2 trays out of here because these are getting so big. But this has got like some algae starting to grow in it. And that's what people are asking, if you can eat the roots. I'm like, I want to eat the roots, but here, I let this one keep going so that, I don't know if you can tell, that water right there is a little green. See what I'm talking about? This is a little algae. And that's because this one has been in here like over 2 weeks. Look at all that. This is the candy tray that you all saw the video. If you guys on YouTube and Facebook, look at all these mustard greens. This is set in, forget it. This bottle's empty. Now I got to redo the bottle. Oh, and that candy tray, in my video I showed this one, and we actually cut the legs down so it fits. If you don't want to do that, I printed up some with smaller legs that fit in that candy tray. Let me know, I'll get one of those to you. Or you can get one of these. These fit in the center of the candy tray. So what do you do to get rid of the algae? I don't do anything. It doesn't. You mean afterwards when you clean it? That candy tray is how I learned of this. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, so these fit right in the center of the candy tray. Mike, you missed the giveaway gnome. Did I? How about an adapter this time, guys? Hey, we're going to give away an adapter. Giveaway. Ready, set, go. Gibby gnome. The Gatorade adapter would be nice. Let's see, can you auction the mason jar adapter with the starter kit? Yeah, I sure will. Awesome. Do we keep putting in seeds? Oh no, over here you don't have to do that. That's if you're on Facebook and YouTube. That was a one-time thing over there. It's a little more difficult running it. Over here on Whatnot, it's easy. You just have to go up here wherever it says giveaway, click it, and say you're in the giveaway. That's it. And every time I start running one, just do that. How do I find my coupon? All you need for the coupon, YouTube and Facebook, the people are popping over, all you have to do is go in the shop, put one of those into your basket, and then when you go to checkout, you should only be charged for taxes and shipping. It should only come to about $5 or $6, whatever taxes and shipping are. I bought the candy tray too. Didn't realize the legs are too long. Yeah, that's all right. Who's that? Jay Keller? Just DM me here, and if you want, all I did was I just snipped these off on there. I kind of showed a little picture, and I showed my son had like cut it and melted it or whatever, but I just cut it off. But if you don't want to, you know, DM me here. We can get you one of those. Or if you get any of these tonight, those will fit. All right, guys, you ready to get to the auctions, or do you want me to do a demo with one of these adapters? You want to see it in a big container instead of just a cereal bowl? Say demo in the chat if you want one more demo. Demo, please, demo. All right, one more demo. All right, giveaway's going. We got wide mouth. Tell you what, we're going to do this. This is Gatorade one. This fits. That's a wide mouth jar. Okay, so you can use it just like that. This one fits. This is the regular mouth jar. These are ball mason jars. So if you have mason jars at home, you can use those. And the center of it, so these are like, this is why we call it a hybrid. It also fits these Gatorade bottles. Okay, goes in just like that. You know what? Let's do this. Let's do a big one. All right, we're getting party started. That's a big V8 bottle. So this juice bottle one fits this. The ocean spray, you can see we used that one already. It's a little bit of residue still in there, right? All right, let's do this. All right, X seeds. We'll do that in a little while. All right, let's get a container. Let's do some radish. All right, this is a big one. I like a big container for radish. Radish grows tall really quick. It'll start to fall over, kind of looks scraggly. If you pull it, get a deep dish like this, we're going to fill it up about halfway, a little more. The sides of this will hold it up as it starts to grow, and you get a nice thing of radish in here. So we're going to put this together. This is a big bottle. If you're all watching, if the words are in your way, we're not doing the auction yet. If you don't mind not seeing the comments, you can swipe the screen and the words will go away. You can see a little better. Can I just stick, let's see, that in my planter? This, if you do, it'll just all run out and, you know, it'll drip out slowly, but it'll be gone in like less than an hour. This works because this sits in here and it finds its level and it stops. So it's a suction, it's physics or whatever, right? So if you put it in your garden, all of this is just going to drip out. All right, let's do this. Gatorade. All right, so this big bottle. What do we say first? Nutrients, right? We put a little bit in here. Here, we'll get this, put it in the bottom. If I don't put a little in the bottom first, when I first flip it upside down, that amount of water is going to come out. So my bottle won't be full. So I want this to stay as full as possible when we first do it. Right up to the top. Selecting a winner. Healing Ridge, how are you doing? How was your new year? You want an adapter? All right, filled up, right? Now guys, when you're doing this, you're not going to be running your mouth like me, so it's going to take you a lot less time. Was that easy? All right, so I want this up above. You saw where that water line was, right? I want this up above that so that this top can start to dry out. If it's all the way down even with the water line, your top won't never dry out, and that's when you get mold and mildew issues. So you get this up above that water line, but now you see we've got this much space in here. This is good for your radish. If you're growing something like your tot soy and stuff that you're going to harvest when it's small, it can grow like this big in here, but if you're going to harvest it when it's a microgreen, you're not going to be able to get to it here without pulling it out. So you want to fill this up to the top. For radish, this is cool just like that. Here's some radish that we just planted a couple days ago right here on the show. So if you just want microgreens, you can go ahead and harvest that. But this is, the gravel's way down here, so these are about this tall already. So if they get any taller, they'll start to fall over. So that's why I like to have a deep bowl for the radish. I've actually got one back there. Let's see. A little water. So this is just to help them through germination. Guys, red arrow radish, this one's pretty cool. The stems are like really bright red and yellow. You're going to love it. New here, what type, let's see, what soil do you use? No soil. This is hydroponics. So this is called clay pebbles. There's our radish. You know what? I'm just going to use just one in there. Spritz it one more time. and just cover it. All right, this bottle's a little bigger. Thank you for the hearts, whoever's tapping it. Let's see, your planter, does it have holes in the bottom? Ken, if your planter has holes in the bottom. Yeah, you can put it in, but it's going to drip right out. All right, I'm just ripping this a little bit and wrapping around it. That's it, guys. Is that easy? Say easy in the chat. If you can do that, you can do all of this. Look at here. See how big that is. This isn't a baking dish. This is the tatsoi. This is the same seeds we're sending out to you. And we just planted this right there. See that bowl? If you guys were watching behind me, I was planting it out right there. That's this right here. So this goes way past microgreens, right? This is how you get more bang for your buck. These are still nutritious. So you can still grow microgreens. You can harvest some and then you can let them grow out. Isn't that beautiful? All right. All right, giveaway. Y'all want more giveaways? What microgreens can be cut and they keep growing for a second cut? Most of them don't, because this is a tiny plant you're growing. Stuff like watercress might, Swiss chard takes a little bit longer to grow. Most of them, you harvest it and you start over. Follow-up question, grow lights, should they be on the whole time? I put mine on about 18 hours a day and off 6 hours. All right, I'm going to set this to the side. You guys, if you're following, keep coming back and you'll watch this grow in real time. I found my Gatorade bottle. I was looking for it. Guys, this isn't available yet, but it's just a sneak peek. What we're trying to do is the ones that screw on are not refillable. We made a refillable one. With this, it works with the long neck bottles. So when it uses this up, you can pull this off, refill it, toss it back in there. You're good for another 3 or 4 days, right? These that screw on aren't refillable, but they're big enough they'll take you through the microgreen stage. Let's see, can I grow chives, cilantro? Yeah, cilantro is right here. What temp on the planters? Do you have grow lights in the greenhouse? Hold on 1 second. This one right here, we made a little ring that holds back. See, if you pull this out, all the rocks will fall in there, right? Clay pebbles. We made a little ring that stays down in the bottom. So it holds the clay pebbles back. And then this slides right into it. So now these are going to become refillable. Let's see, somebody just got a seed pack and y'all are shopping. Let's see, which one of you used the candy dish? This one fits into the candy dish. The one for the wide mouth adapter fits right down in there. So this one fits. The little ones, the one I had on the video was this one, and I just cut the legs a little bit. They're not tough at all to cut. What is the candy dish? That's this up here. I'll show you that real quick. But this way we're working on, and it's going to make these refillable too. But that's where my Gatorade bottle went. Hey guys, we'll get to the auction in just a minute. This is a candy dish we got on Amazon. So if you go on my YouTube channel, I had one that was round. So what's cool about this is we put this bottle in the middle, right? That's where we refill it. And each one of these compartments, we put a different microgreen. So you can see mustard greens over here. This red cabbage, and we got another mustard green. We have a tatsoi or something in the back. And what you can do is pull one out, harvest it, clean it out, replant it, and put it back in. And then the bottle in the middle keeps them all fed. So that's on my YouTube channel. Let me get some of this water off here. All right, y'all watching out for the gnome? Well, I have 2 of those. Awesome. Cool deal. All right, y'all let me know if you want me to start with a couple of, we can do quick fire where we do one at a time for like 5 seconds where the bid doesn't go up all that high. Or we can do some kits where if you're new and you want everything, what we usually do with the kit is we put a bag of clay pebbles. I've got some of the nutrients, that's enough to make 5 gallons. And then we put some of the adapters and we put some seeds in and we start the bid at $5. Giveaway was up a few minutes ago. Alrighty. Did you see the blessing? No, I didn't. Let me check and I'll put that as the giveaway. Yeah, if y'all see a blessed chat, let me know because I'm like running my mouth and I don't see it. So Microgreen. Oh yeah, who was that? Arnie, blessed chat. And somebody else. All right, we got 2. Joanne, blessed chat. Thank you, Joanne, very much. All right, we got 2 blessed chats, guys. All right, this first one is from Joanne. And y'all remind me there'll be one right after it. As soon as this one stops, we'll have one right after it, all right? And let me go get, what we're going to do is give you 2 of our new adapters. I tell you what, we'll give you a wide mouth and a regular mouth one with the Gatorade. You can't get these on YouTube and Facebook. That's just on Whatnot. We're going to put this as a giveaway. And this one's from Joanne, all right? Are you putting holes in the compartments? Yes. I have a video on YouTube for that. What does that mean? That means I'm going to start a giveaway. And Joanne bought these for you guys. So I do the giveaway. She bought these. And now somebody, whoever wins the giveaway is going to get them. All right? So here's the giveaway, and there's going to be one right after that from Arnie. So y'all say thank you to them. This one's from Joanne. All right, get in that giveaway. That was from Joanne. Let me get a box. Guys, y'all winning this. These we're going to be selling for $19.99 on Etsy. I have them buy one, get one free right now. I was just going to end it. But Joanne just bought a set for y'all. And Arnie bought one right after that. Alright, so what you're going to get is a wide mouth and a regular mouth. And they're both the Gatorade bottles or these big juice bottles or the one you just saw me put together. All fit this too. So that's very nice of them. So we're going to put a set of those in there. And I'll toss a pack of seeds for you to get started. And we'll put broccoli and cabbage. We'll put red acre cabbage and broccoli. Alright, so that's that giveaway. 3 minutes. As soon as that one ends, we're going to run another one. That's number 1. And then I didn't see. Great. Bless you, Joanne. Thank you, Joanne. Yes, thank you. I didn't see if everybody put they want the kits or sudden death. Put kit or put SD for sudden death if you just want just the adapters to be auctioned off. If you want the kit where you have the SD kit sudden death. Sudden death. A couple of kits. Alright, so how about if we do a few kits and then we'll get right into the sudden, because sudden death will go quick and we'll run out of adapters. We'll do a couple of kits and then we'll go on to the sudden death. Would that be cool? Okay, that works. Alright, awesome. Anika, how are you doing? How was your New Year's? And Joni, everybody else who's popping in here. All right, that was from Joanne, and the other one was from Arnie, right? Let me grab a couple of adapters. That'll be both our blessed chats. Thank you very much. All right, let's put a kit together. I hope you and your family enjoyed. Yeah, we did. We just relaxed. Much needed relaxation. And my wife had a week off of her treatment too. That worked out really well. I had a message that I received $15 credit. Anika. Oh, Anika. Thank you. Yeah, I'll clap it up for Anika. That's way too much. I really appreciate that. You're awesome. You're awesome. If you have any questions or anything, you have any problems, just DM me. I'm always here for you, all right? Thank you very much. 1 minute on the giveaway, guys. How does the auction work? All right, right down below, a little button looks gray right now. Arnie purchased the blessed chat. Was that another one, Arnie, or is it just popping up? Let me know. Right down below, there's a little button, and when I push go, it'll turn yellow. So we'll do one quick fire real quick, so the new people who are in here can see how it goes with just a quick fire. And we're gonna be doing a kit. Well, I tell you what, you'll see when we get on the kit, because we're gonna do more than one. So just kind of watch the first one with the kit. What we do is we put all that stuff that you need in here in the very beginning. Another blessed chat. Thank you very much. All right, this one's going to go. You guys are awesome. And with the kit, what we're going to do is put some seeds in there. And as the bidding goes up, we throw more seeds in. Sudden death is just 5 seconds. We don't have time for all that. So there's a little different. Julie, congratulations. Let me start another one. This one was Arnie. All right, that next one's running right now. That's another set of adapters. This one's Arnie. And Arnie bought 2. Thank you, Arnie. Y'all say thank you, Arnie. He bought 2. And then Leah got 1. Let me set those up. So we'll have 1, 2, 3. We'll have 4 of them going back to back, guys. They're giving you all free sets of adapters. That's awesome. You guys are awesome. Meg, how are you doing? Cheryl. Alrighty, guys. Let's get one put together really quick. Y'all never mind the giveaway that pops up there, because we're going to have back-to-back giveaways for a little while, alright? There's a gnome. We got the giveaways going right now. It's running right now. Somebody else just bought another one. Thank you very much. My nutrients arrive tomorrow. Can't wait. Awesome. Who's that? Chris. Chris just got a blessed chat. You guys are going to have back to back to back. So y'all remind me, we got 5 of them going, okay? All right, let's do this real quick. Clay pebbles. There's your nutrients. We're going to start this with your regular mouth adapters. We're going to put 2 of those in. I like to throw a couple of these in. These are the Coke bottle ones that fit in the 1 liter bottles too. We're going to put those in. And then we're going to throw in our seeds. We're going to start the bidding at $5. There's going to be 8 packs of seeds to start. And as the bidding goes up, we'll keep throwing more seeds in. All right? Let's see if we get this one done before that first giveaway. All right, somebody bid this up to $10. Normally it starts at $5. How do we bid? All right, I'm going to hit go, and down there a little yellow button will pop up. It'll say $5. This one's going to start at 10. Let's see, I can start at 5. And all you have to do is just, if you're on your mobile, you swipe to the right. If you're on a desktop, you just click on it, a little yellow button down there, and just watch the price. The little price is at the bottom of the screen down there. You'll see it going up. All right, ready, set, go. Right there. And as the bidding goes up, we just keep throwing more in. And I've got a wheel. When we go over 50, I got a wheel. We'll spin the wheel and y'all can win some more stuff. All right, and we're just going to go until we run out of seeds tonight. Keep going, keep going. $131. Here we go. 2, 1. Who won that? Jennifer. Or Jerry. Congratulations. Jerry, we're going to spin the wheel twice for you. Guys, if it goes up over 50, we spin the wheel. One minute on that giveaway, guys. All right, you get all those seeds. Jerry, how was your new year? All right, we're going to do this twice, guys. I don't know, YouTube and Facebook, if you can see this. There's more nutrients. There's more clay pebbles. There's 1, 2, 3 adapters. More seeds. Y'all let me know where it lands. What's red? You get more nutrients. We'll get another bag of nutrients. So that's enough for another 5 gallons. Oh, you got more. It's going to last you a while. Awesome. So she's got enough for 15 gallons of nutrients. So 2 adapters. Those 2 seeds. All right, y'all want one more? Let me know if you want one more kit, and then we'll get on to sudden death. All right, who won? Who won? Julie Chung won. Julie, didn't you win one already? You won seeds or something? So all you got to do is just come on over to Whatnot and just hang out for the night. And you can keep winning stuff. All right, one more kit, and then we'll do sudden death, all right? So anybody who wants, just one at a time. How do you get on the giveaway? All you got to do, oh, here we go. Let's start. This one is from Arnie too. So say thank you. That one was from Arnie, and this one's from Arnie too. Start. All right, there we go. That's another one from Arnie. That's going to be a set of our adapters. It's going to be wide mouth, regular mouth, and they both fit the Gatorade or the juice bottles. And we had, was it Leah and Chris or someone? Let me check that again. But you guys have got back-to-back giveaways. And if I miss any, y'all let me know. I got about 6 that I can do for the giveaways. All right, let's do one more of these when that giveaway's going. Here's your clay pebbles. Here's your nutrients. We're going to have 2 of these, your hybrid adapters, and we'll throw in a couple of the Coke bottle adapters, and then your seeds. Start off with 8. All right, ready? We're going to start at $5. Ready, set, and go. Here we go, 71. So we're going to spin the wheel. I'll run out of seeds in just a couple of boxes. Where we at? 111, 3, 2, 1. Paige, Anika. There's another one. There's another one. Some more broccoli. Paige, Anika, another one. Three, two, one. Paige, congratulations. Let's see, 151. You're going to get to spin 3 times. There's more. You might even win more seeds. Look at all the seeds, guys. That gets me excited. even if you don't grow microgreens, that's enough to go get your garden started. Like I said, just watch up here real quick. All the big plants that you see growing in the garden was all planted just like this from seed. We just took the microgreens, put them into a bigger container. That's all on my channel. Let's get the wheel. All right, y'all keep track. All right. Here we go. See that? Pak choy started just like this. Just like that right there. All that stuff was all planted just the same way. All right. 1. She gets 3. You get nutrients too. Try and spin it faster. I keep hitting nutrients. So how's extra nutrients? What's blue? You get an extra adapter. We throw an extra adapter in there. Oh, we'll do green. You get 3. Now you're going to get all adapters. There's 3 more. We need to get you a bigger box. Y'all give her a hand. That was awesome. Thanks. So excited. Awesome. Hey, and you guys, when you start growing, check out Facebook. Look for Keep On Growing, and there's a group. Join my group. And if you got any questions and problems, post a question. Everybody will help you in there. And if you grow anything, when you grow something, post pictures in there too if you get a chance. We like to see what everybody's doing. All right, here we go. You got 1. That's 2 that came with it. That's the 2 Coke bottle ones. And then you won 1, 2, 3, 4 more. And all these seeds. All right, y'all want some Quickfire, just some single ones? Here we go. Who's gonna win? Where are we at? 1, 2, 3. Julie! Is this rigged? Julie, how'd you win twice? That was from Arnie, right? Julie's doing something to win. All right, I think this was Leah. Who bless the chat next? We got a Chris. Yeah, Leah. Am I saying that right? Guys, here's another one. All right, get in that giveaway. That's from Leah. So y'all say thank you, Leah, very much. Appreciate it. And then we've got, yes, cool deal. And then we got one from Chris right after that. Can I share it back in a spin for someone else? If you like, Julie, I can go ahead and run another. I can go ahead and just do the adapter one for that. The only thing is I have to mail something out to you because I have to print a label. Because YouTube does all of that. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice of Julie. She's awesome. Let me run these 2 giveaways and I'll see what I can do, all right? And I might just print up your label like a thank you card or something and ship it out. I have to do something with the label. Whatnot's kind of funny with all that stuff. All right, guys, y'all want a couple quick fires? And we'll go through these. We'll see how many we got. And if we got some left over and some seeds, we'll do a couple more kits. All right? All right, so get ready. We're going to go through this quick. Let me think. I might do this crazy. What do y'all think of? Usually what we do is we get like our adapter. 5 seconds it counts down, right? And usually I do a couple of seed packets with it. And we do that, right? What do you think if we just shoot through? I got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. What if we shoot through these and each one, I think I have enough seeds. We'll do a whole seed packet like this with the adapter. Y'all want to do that? I built one of your best growers from the early dish. Oh, from the candy dish. Awesome. Yes. Alrighty. Well, let's do this. We're gonna pull this giveaway. All right. That's from Leia. We're gonna have another one. So that's gonna be number 5. That one's going to be from Chris. So we're gonna pull this giveaway. We're gonna start the next giveaway. You guys get in on that. And we're gonna shoot through these like back to back. Each one's gonna be this adapter, the regular mouth, with a whole packet of seeds. And then I've got some of these, the wide mouth. We'll do that afterwards, but we got more of these. And this is the first time that anybody's ever got any of these. We don't have them on Etsy. We don't have them on Shopify. We don't have them anywhere. This is just here on Whatnot. And this is the very first night that we had these out here. And we just made them, so we've only got so many printed up. But we're going to go ahead and draw this giveaway. All right? Fair warning, everybody in there? Here goes the giveaway. Do you have a link to your Amazon? Sorry, I had a call. Yeah, let's see. Garden Tech. Congratulations. Do you see the button to get in the giveaway? All right, 1 second. I'm gonna start it right now. All right? And then we're gonna shoot through these real quick, guys. We're gonna go through and we'll do each one back to back. First, the giveaway. And we'll do it before this giveaway. We'll run it until this giveaway gets done. Ready? Get in the giveaway. This one's from Chris. You gotta say thank you, Leia, for the last one. Thank you very much, Leia. I missed what's on the new adapter today. It's a hybrid wide mouth, and we got the Gatorade in the middle, so it fits all these big juice bottles in that too. I put together one with radish with a big V8 bottle. All right, guys, get ready. Get your fingers ready. We're gonna do this back to back. 5 seconds. All right. Auction. Five seconds. All right, ready, set, go. Get your fingers ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. $10. Musura, how are you doing? I hope you had a great Happy New Year. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good pickup. Terry. Whole pack of seeds with this. A whole pack of seeds, 8 packs of seeds and your adapter. $9. Raspberry. Awesome pickup. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that? Anika. Anika, I'm going to throw you an extra one in there with you. All right? Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's another one. Jerry, I'll do that one too, Jerry. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Musara, another one. Y'all getting a pack of seeds with each one of these too. What number are we on? Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 7. Fell Jam, congratulations. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good one. Anika, another one. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lady Kitty, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good one. Lavender Rose, welcome in. Thank you very much. Whole pack of seeds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paige, congratulations. Quick fingers. Yep, quick fingers. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lady Kitty's got another one. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paige, got another one. Congratulations. Y'all gonna have a lot of seeds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's that? Anika, got another one. Y'all let me know if the bell bothers you. 3, 2, 1. Snuck that one in. Karen, congratulations. I didn't say anything with that. See if you were paying attention. Emma, congratulations. Have you any wine bottle adapters? Yeah, I'll let you know in 1 second. Remind me if I forget to tell you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gwen, congratulations. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. LeClaire, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Good to see you. Whole pack of seeds. 8 pack of seeds. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Land rock sand. Is that how you say it? Congratulations. Happy New Year. Here goes the winner. Julie, what is going on? What is going on? Let's see. Giveaway. Julie needs to play the lottery. All right, here's number 6. Here we go. I think this one was Chris, right? All right, this one's Chris. Giveaway going again. That's another set. That's a whole set of adapters for y'all. And this one's complimentary. Compliments of Chris. Thank you very much. Hey, what number were we on? Let's run one. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Ready? Go. Number 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lady Kitty, got another one. Let me count real quick. All right, let's do a couple more. These we can do here because I don't even have them listed on Etsy or anything. All right, ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jerry, congratulations. Another one. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Musara. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leclerc's got another one. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Page, another one. Oops, not letting me do it. Whatnot's telling me to slow down. Here we go. All right, giveaway's going, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mary, congratulations. And go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma, how are you doing? Happy New Year. Did I say hello to you yet, or you just got in here? Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lady Kitty's got another one. I'm quiet. That's cool. You got in here, got what you need, right? Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma, another one, Emma. All right, 28, 29. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to answer your question in just a minute. Let me get one more. Number 30. Good pickup, Mary. Good pickup. 13. One more. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. I'm a ninja. I'm a ninja. Something. Thank you very much. Congratulations. All right, make me a note. You have a question? All right, maybe a note. Someone asked about find an easier way since I saw hydroponic plants state fair years ago, but just didn't know it was doable for me. Awesome. So yeah, you're trying this. 1 second. This giveaway is just about to end. This is going to be the one from. Who was the last one? Was it Chris? We had Leah and Chris, Arnie. All right, those were the blessed chats, right? How do I bid? The button flashes so quickly. Yeah, that was Quickfire. We're going to go back. I'm going to do a couple more kits. Kelly, congratulations. Congrats. Oh, somebody was asking about wine bottle. Let me see if I've got one over here. The refillable one does fit wine bottles, but there's a little but, okay? This fits the long neck bottles. Kind of sleek, right? So sturdy. Wine bottles. Who knows what Empathy Wine? Who knows Gary V is? And Crumb City Cookies. Y'all check out Crumb City Cookies if you haven't. Lots of y'all came over from Crumb City Cookies, right? I saw them on Gary Vee. Gary Vee's the one got me started on all the social media and everything. So all the stuff, if you saw me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, wherever, is because Gary Vee said to get on all of it. And that's why I'm all over the place. All right. This does fit in here. So if you're going to leave it set, that works, right? But most wine bottles are bottom heavy. If you can find some that are fat at the top too, because you're going to turn it over, right? Now it's top heavy, right? So once you fill this up with liquid, it's going to be really heavy and it's just sitting on, balancing on that little tiny bit. So if you go to move it, it's not that sturdy. So if you're going to leave it set somewhere and you got a bunch of wine bottles, they work fine. In fact, most of them have like this little lip on the bottom so you can grab it like that. So when you go to refill it, you know, you can just put it in like that, right? But if you're going to be moving it around, you want to use something smaller like that. So these do fit wine bottles. I don't really recommend it because I don't want people saying, oh, you know, I picked it up and it fell on the floor and broke. So, you know, that just use at your own peril. All right, guys, we'll do a couple more kits. Wine bottles are great unless you have dogs. Yeah, their tail, they'll walk by and just right off the table, right? Whatever makes it easier to switch out and refill. Fair enough. Yeah. No, if you want to use it, it's cool. I've used them, but you know, some I have set up outside, but like this, if I'm going to be picking them up and showing y'all, I might dump it over. All right, we're going to do a couple. This one now is our wide mouth. That's the one, you know, we drink out of these, your sweet tea down here in the South. And it's got the Gatorade in the middle too. We've got some of these. Do y'all want me to run a couple of those? Or do you want me to do a kit with any of these? Some people, let's see. First attempt at this starter kit recommendation. All right, you want to do a starter kit? I'll do a starter kit with this. This fits the wide mouth ball mason jars. And it fits a lot of juice bottles. I call it a Gatorade one because it fits the Gatorade bottles. Like this. And the Gatorade ones are really tough. Okay? So it fits the Gatorade bottles. We just put one together. If you were in here just a little while ago, we put together a big V8 bottle. Right? So that one fits it. I'm going to do a quick kit for you. And if you saw me do a demo, let me do one quick demo. If you still got it in you. Y'all let me know when the gnome pops up and I'll get another giveaway going. Let me take... What did you say was your first night for that adapter? Yeah, this one right here. Yeah, this one I don't have for sale anywhere. We just made this one. One second, guys. I'm going to get some seeds going. Mike, adapters are like Pokemon. Got to catch them all. Cool deal. Julie said one of her blessed chats, if we would run it. So I'll try to remember when I send this out tomorrow, Julie. But if you guys, I'm going to start another giveaway. It'll just say adapter. All right. So this is one that Julie won. And she said if I could run it for somebody else. So this is from Julie. There you go. Y'all getting that giveaway. We're the last quick bid for the adapter. Yeah, it goes fast. Let's see, you have to buy the products. All right. I'll do one kit real quick with these. Let me see. All right, this will be the kit. So the people are just getting started. We're going to have clay pebbles, We have nutrients. This be everything you need to get started. That giveaway is, y'all say thank you, Julie. Julie won the giveaway, which was from, was it Arnie? And she said to give it away to someone else. So we're running another one. And that's from Julie. Of course, Julie is like in here every time we're streaming. We really appreciate it. And if you guys, if your fingers aren't tired, double tap the screen, like right where my face is, just da 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 da. A little heart. Yeah, I see the little hearts going up. Thank you very much. All right, guys. This for the beginners. And you don't have anything. It's got clay pebbles. I said I was going to do a demo, right? Let me do a quick demo so you know why you're getting all of this. I want to show you just how fast this is to put together and how easy. See this right here? All right? We're going to put that together. All right? Let's put this aside. Watch. And I need a Coke bottle, Sprite bottle. All right, don't blink. This is our nutrients. And you saw me put together that big container. You saw me put together another one of these so you can see this last a little while, right? People are just popping in here. This General Hydroponics Maxi-Grow. It's really easy. It's the nutrients that I'm going to show you. You put 1 teaspoon per gallon. That's it. Shake it up. You're done. All right, into the bowl. That easy. It's clay pebbles. This retains moisture. And they're really light. Somebody asked me if it was Cocoa Puffs. We're like, nope, it's not Cocoa Puffs. This is just water. Your seeds need to be damp to germinate. So don't let your seeds dry out because they're just going to be sitting on the top. And then we're going to cover it up. But don't let your seeds dry out, all right? We love our tatsoi. This right here is the tatsoi. All these that you're getting pre-portioned out for a bowl like this. Just take it, spread it out evenly. Use the whole bag. That's all we did to grow that one right here. We planted these on the show. So these, you keep coming back and watching us, you're going to see this start to grow. Put your seeds, one more quick spritz. A little foil. What do we say? Say easy if you think that's easy. Can you do that? If you can do that, all this stuff that you see going on right there, you can do all of that. This is where we take the microgreens out and plant them into bigger containers. That's on my channel. Now you leave that for a couple of days. Just come in and peek. If it looks like they're drying out, or if you're using clay pebble or pea gravel, spritz it a little. If you peek in there and it's still damp, don't do anything. Just leave it. After about 2 or 3 days, maybe 4 days, you're going to go and they're going to be about that big. We planted this on the show just a couple days ago. All right. This morning it was time to pull the foil off of there, so I pulled that foil off. Leave it go for a couple more days, and that's where you can see the different, everything's at different stages in here. See, we've got some more that are just starting out. Here goes the giveaway. This was from Julie. Who won that? I didn't see it flash by so fast. Congratulations. That was a set of adapters. Then you let it go a little bit longer, right? Let's see, do we have to spray the seeds every day, or do we spray them? No, just when they're covered, and only if they're starting to dry out. If it's still damp, like down here in Florida, we have a lot of humidity. Sometimes I just leave it covered for 2 or 3 days. I don't even check it. And I'll forget about them sometimes. Then I go back and uncover them. And then you let it go for another couple days. You've got microgreens. These are ready to harvest At this point, you can harvest it, eat it, start over, or you can let it keep growing, and that's when you get this. And this because of the adapter. It's set it and forget it, right? Now because of the adapter, you can go ahead and grow them out. You can't do that with soil. You're going to run into all kinds of problems with soil. Let's see. How wide are the bowls? They're about 5 inches. Let's see. Do you put them in a warming mat at all? I'm in Florida. We really don't need to. I just do it in our house right here. Right now, things are growing a little slower because we went down in the 30s. Inside our garage, it's been about in the 40s at night. And this week we're going back up. It's going to be 70. So it's like perfect weather out here right now this week. But last week it got a little cold. Things do slow down a little bit. But they did germinate. All these you saw us planting, this is in my garage. It's in Florida. But it's not climate controlled. So at night it went down. We went down close to freezing. So in here was in the 40s. They won't germinate like that. So you do need them a little bit warmer, like above 50 or 60. If you need to, bring them into where you're at. If it's going to be this cold, you do need a warming mat to get them to germinate. The bowl needs to have the flat bottom so the adapter can sit correctly. Yes. Here, I'll show you. So she was asking like this one. See, this is not totally flat. It's got a smaller bottom. Like the refillable one. If we go to put the refillable one in there, see how far up that sits? So all this is going to be filled up with water. You won't have any room for your hydrant to go up above it. Even this doesn't go up, down all the way to the bottom. So take one of these with you to the store and just check them. If you need to, somebody said they like this, you can go get, you probably have these sitting in your cupboard right now that you're not even using, right? And you can see, you know, this will fit down in there perfect. That's what we got these growing in. It's Tupperware. That's really light with the clay pebbles in there. Everything's really light. That's easy to clean up too. You're washing them, like I've got them in a big bucket outside washing them. You drop them around in that. You get a bunch of cereal bowls and you got to be careful. Glass bowls of ceramic, right? You got to be a little more careful with them. But these work really good too. Guys, you can grow in just about anything. We planted this on this show. That's a baking dish. That's the mason jar. You can see those guys. They're up tall enough. Now all they got to do is we hit them with a little light. And these guys are going to open up. A couple of days they'll be ready to harvest. But this is my rack in here. This is where we have the lights. I'm running out of room, so I've got those sitting around. They're going to grow a little slower because they're not underneath the lights. Let's see. Mike, I challenge you to grow 9x13 pan for Keely. A 9x13 pan. Red amaranth and a heart. Oh yeah, we've got Valentine's coming up again, right? Does this work for any seeds? No. Just if you Google or go to like Truly and click on microgreens, they'll have all the microgreen seeds. Those are the ones that work the best for this. There's going to be some like rosemary. Some plants don't like the roots wet all the time. Strawberries don't like the roots wet like all the time. So some of them have a little tougher time. But for most of your leafy greens and that, it works. Yeah, I'll show you guys this one more time. This is actually ready to harvest. I should harvest this, but look how big that is. That's tatsoi. If you do this with soil and it's all packed in there, you're going to have all kinds of mildew and mold issues and stuff and what they call damping off, and it'll start to die. But I challenge like microgreen grows out there to grow like that much baby greens in a little baking dish like that with soil. And set it and forget it. Not worry about like trying to mess with it and stuff. How's that? Is that wonderful? Do some emojis. Yeah, let me see the emojis in that if y'all like that. You know, I might not see that one too much anymore. We're going to harvest that. My wife keeps coming in going, can I have that? I said, yeah, just a minute. Let me do it. Let me do a video. I might have it for tomorrow night. Thank you for all the emojis. We might have it tomorrow night. All right, guys, I'm going to do a kit. Strawberries, hydroponics, friendly to adult. No, strawberries a little tougher. Strawberries work better with drip system instead of just totally in hydroponics, I think. So after a couple of days, take the foil off and let it keep growing. Exactly. All right, let's put this kit together now that you know what it's for. That's the clay pebbles you saw me use. That's enough for 5 gallons. You guys saw me put all these together. And we haven't even used the whole gallon yet. And we use that big quart size for the radish, right? We're going to do this one. This is for the wide mouth mason jars. Or your Gatorade bottles. And they also fit all your big bottles. The one you saw me do, that big V8 bottle. This is your ocean spray. This is, it even fits Gold Peak iced tea. Fits that too. I want to dump it over. It's still got water in it. So you just take it down to juice aisle. And if it's got a lid about that size, chances are it's going to fit. Paige, Mike, let's see, I asked earlier, but I don't think you ever saw it. Okay, what temp do the plants need? Do you need grow lights if they are in a greenhouse? If they're in a greenhouse, you really don't. Mine's growing in a shade house, and you don't want them in the direct sun, right? They're like tender little plants. I have mine in a shade house, and they do just fine. If you have them inside, grow lights will work. If you want to grow just microgreens to this size, your regular fluorescent overhead lights will work. You can always start off with shop lights like this. This one's plugged in. But this is just a shop light, LED shop light. That's what I got started with. And then you can work your way up to grow lights if you want. But outside, mine are just sitting in a shade house. So if you go on my YouTube channel, you see a shade house where I shoot with. That's got shade cloth over the top. And I grow all my microgreens in there. I have grow light in my greenhouse, but I'm in Ohio. Yeah, the days are short. Yeah. Hey, and listen, light's one of the most important thing. Even though we can do it without. These are like Mac Daddy lights. It's from Happy Leaf Grow Lights. And this somebody, he was an engineer at MIT or something, and he made these. They sell them, so you can check out Happy Leaf Grow Lights. Those are Mac Daddy, like Cadillac of grow lights. On Amazon, I use Barina lights. The more light you can get it, the better you're going to be. I had plants outside that were like literally this far apart, and my shade house like came up here, and one was sitting on the edge where the sun would come in, and the shade house was here, and one that was like this much farther away, and there was considerable difference in growth just with the plants being that far apart. So don't underestimate light. Okay, here we go. We'll get to this sooner or later. Clay pebbles, nutrients. 2 of these. That's the one that's going to fit your juice bottles, and it's going to fit the wide mouth mason jars. Throw in a couple of the Coke bottle adapters, because we know everybody's got these just sitting around, right? Where'd it go? 16 ounce, 20 ounce. Somebody tried it, said it didn't fit a water. These don't fit on water bottles. Those lips are a little bit different. So it's these Coke and Pepsi bottles. All right, we're going to put your seeds in. We're going to do this like we did the other one. We're going to start this at $5. We're going to start at $5 and keep throwing seeds in. Right when I'm done with this, remind me we'll get a giveaway started, all right? See? How's that for timing? Here, I'm on the giveaway page right now. Get in the giveaway. That's for seeds. There you go. Y'all getting in the giveaway. Now, back to auction. Let me take this off of sudden death. Alrighty, ready? This is going to start. Y'all in the giveaway? Alright, everybody's in the giveaway? Here we go, $5. Ready, go. More seeds, more seeds. Y'all gonna love the radish. Let me talk to you about the radish in that too. Remind me, somebody asked me about the radish, so I don't forget. We're gonna spin the wheel. We're gonna spin the wheel twice. The arugula. Where we at? 2, 1. I'm a ninja. Is that how you say it? Congratulations. Listen, that was close enough. Let's spin the wheel twice, alright? That's close enough to 100. No, thank you. We're not done. We're not done. Here's all your seeds. Here we go. Ready? Our microgreens are in the way. We're going to spin it twice for each 50 bucks. You're close enough to 100. We're going to spin it twice, all right? What is that? Blue? You get an extra adapter. We'll throw you one of the regular mouth ones in there with it. Another one. Phenomenal. What's a yellow? 2 more adapters. I would throw you a regular mouth and another wide mouth. So you got 3 extra adapters. We'll get it in a bigger box. You got those. You got the 2 that came with it. The Coke bottle ones that came with it. And you won 1. And you won 2 more. And all the seeds. All right, let's see, one more kit, and then if we have any left, we'll run a couple of the we'll run a couple sudden death if y'all want. 2 minutes on the giveaway, guys. Trouble putting a box together. I'm sorry if I missed like any questions and all that. The chat goes by like pretty quick sometimes. Let's see, you need to put some dinner invitations on that wheel. Sam, what's up? Y'all come to dinner. I wish you had a big place. That would be fun. We might have a meetup somewhere one day. How would that be? Do you sell the nutrients that you mixed with the water earlier? I can if you give me a minute. I didn't put it in the shop. I don't do this too often. Like my clay pebbles, I like ran out because everybody like ran and got them. I'll run a flash sale for you. All right. I think I have them in my shop for $6 or something. And I put it on a flash sale for like $3. How about some recipes? Yeah, we're working on that. We're gonna have videos 4,000 miles away. Yeah, that's a little bit far. All right, 18 seconds on the giveaway. Clay pebbles. Nutrients. Let me run this one and then we'll do a flash sale on the nutrients, okay? All right, here goes the winner on the giveaway. Travel. Congratulations. All right, here we go. 2 of those are hybrid adapters. 2 of the Coke bottle adapters. Let me grab the seeds. I said I want to talk to y'all about the radish. And it's something else. We'll do a couple of sudden death after this too. All right, ready? This is going to be $5 and I'll keep throwing seeds in. Ready, set, and go. Tatsoi, radish, cilantro. Still going 66. Cherry, page, another one, another one, another one. $96. Jerry got in there. Another one. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Some more mustard flavored, wasabi flavored mustard greens, Jerry. Congratulations. Jerry, we can spin the wheel a couple times. All right, here we go. This is for Jerry. I have a ridiculous amount of Lakewood juice bottles. I'm not sure. 3 more, Jerry. You want 3 more? Holy moly, Jerry, you want 6? Jerry, you want 6? All right, that's going to cut down on the ones that we have for the sudden death. Jerry, you won. There's 6 more. I'm going to give you a wide mouth and the regular mouth. All right. You definitely need a bigger. You need a bigger box. Thank you. No, thank you. That was a cool spin. I think the last one you won like extra nutrients or something, right? Yeah, you won 6 extra adapters. This will definitely go in a bigger box. Y'all want some sudden death with these? The Quickfire? Jerry's got a whole boatload of adapters with that one. All right, we don't have as many of these as we had the other one. Like I said, these are brand new. Sudden death is where we go over and we put them up, and it's 5 seconds. So not like this one where it just kept resetting the timer every time somebody bid. This one doesn't reset. It goes 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what we're going to have is this is a wide mouth one. Guys, right there, if you watch that right there, I don't know if you can see it. It might be a little far off. That's us putting this bowl together right here with all that pak choy. We take this, and like I said, we're going to do it crazy tonight. Thank God it's Friday. Usually we only put 1 or 2 packs of seeds, and we do quick fire like this. We're doing 8 packs. We're doing all the seeds we have in here tonight. You got your tatsoi, red acre cabbage, wasabi flavor, mustard greens. We've got red acre, let's see, red arrow radish, arugula, speckled peas. We're going to have 8 packs with this. Thank you for double tapping. Thank you for tapping the screen there. I love y'all. Okay, so this is going to be 5 seconds. And we don't have as many as we had the other one, all right? Let me get this ready. And when we get done with these, another giveaway, all right? Somebody say giveaway when we get done with this, all right? Let me reset this, 5 seconds. All right, everybody get your fingers ready. Oop, it did 10. Starting it all. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jerry, congratulations. Jerry's got more. You got more coming your way. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Emma, congratulations. Do you have any long neck refillable? Yeah, let me count when I'm done with this. All right, I'll see how many we got left. We have our Etsy store. We had a lot of orders. Ready, set, go. Paige, congratulations. Hey, and all of these that go up over 20, when I pack them tomorrow, I'm going to throw you an extra Coke bottle adapter in there with it too. All right. Ready? Get your fingers ready, set, go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Susie, congratulations. You get a little Coke bottle adapter in there with all the seeds in that too. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Giveaway time. Fat Penguin, how are you? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Susie, congratulations. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Anika, another one. Ready, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Amnesia. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Eman. Okay. Eman. Here we go. Ready? Go. I'm sorry about that. 3, 2, 1. Jerry, another one. What are we on? 39. One more, guys. One more, chat. Ready? Set. Go. Ding. Paige, congratulations. All right, now we'll get some more fired up. That would be 31 to 40. All right, somebody, let me check my orders for the white refillable. Like I said, we got hit over the weekend, the whole holiday. And I had some in the shop here too. All right, it says 12 in the shop, so when will you have more pebbles? Oh, somebody was asking, does anybody need the nutrients? Want me to run a flash sale on that? Real quick, I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't do this all the time, but if anybody needs this, I can do a flash sale on just the nutrients. Yep, YouTube is the best way. Yeah, check out YouTube. All right, I'm gonna run this for 2 minutes. This is better if you can go, if you're gonna be doing lots and get it full size on Amazon. If you're just wanting to try this out, start out, that's good for five gallons. You're going to say something about the rat. Oh yeah. Okay, let me talk about the radish too. All right, give me 1 second. I got to put this into the inventory. I wasn't planning on doing this. So I have to go to my inventory. Trying to find it. Nutrients. All right, I only have 15. Now it's going to go on a flash sale. The price is $6. It's going to go for half price, but don't buy it until I say the flash sale starts. I had some people like buying it as soon as it popped up in the what do you call it? So wait until I tell you to go, okay? Give me 1 second. It's just taking a while to populate into the show. And then, yeah, I want to tell you the radish, it grew like really big. That's the red arrow. And okay, here it is. All right, don't buy it yet. Ready? How do we buy it? I'm going to run a flash sale. That little button down at the bottom will say buy. And the price is going to say $6. And when I hit go, it should say $3. So don't hit buy until it says $3. Okay? And there's only 15. All right, flash sale starting. There you go. 15 of them. It's 2 minutes. Yeah, the red arrow radish. These are actually getting kind of crowded back here, guys. They're all knocking each other over. This is the radish that we have in there. If you want to grow it out bigger, you guys have, if you were in here a couple weeks ago, you saw one of these that was huge. It just filled up this whole spot. That's how big these will get. If you let it grow out a little bit, you're going to see some of these leaves right here start turning yellow. That's the first leaves. Those are the cotyledon. Okay, YouTube, Facebook. That's the first leaf. That's what the microgreen is when you eat microgreens. Okay, that's what these are when they get a little bit bigger. As they grow, just like when they're in the garden, that's what the initial energy is for when the plant starts to grow. These are called the first true leaves. These are the ones that look like the leaf of the actual plant. So when these start to grow, these will turn yellow. It's no big deal. There's nothing wrong with your plant. That's just how the plants grow. So those will turn yellow and fall off. Then it's gonna start growing these with these bright red stems. And it looks a little scraggly right now, but it's just starting out. See how these are the true leaves popping in. And they're gonna have bright stems. You can pull these off and you can stir fry them. I had a video. I'll be having a video come out when I harvested that big one that was up there. It actually had little radishes growing inside of it. These guys are just all bunched up in here. We're gonna harvest some stuff, guys. This is crazy. Even this one's gotten kind of big. It's another tatsoi. But it's just that easy. We've been planting them here on the show. Let's see. Can you just eat them in a salad too? Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to stir fry it. You just cut them up and eat them. You can put them in your basil spring rolls. Radish is kind of cool because it's spicy. It tastes like radish, but you don't have that hard crunch. Same as his name. Yeah, keep on growing just like that. All right, who wants a giveaway? Who wants another giveaway? Yep. Me. All right, let me see if I've got more seeds. Yes. All right, here's another seed giveaway. We're going to be packing a lot of seeds tomorrow. There you go. Jump in the giveaway. Am I in the way of the TV? Oh, somebody asked about the refillable. I'm sorry. I'll do a couple refillable. Let me check my orders real quick. And I got a message. And somebody said thanks. All right, let me count. Can the clay pebbles be washed and reused? Yes, that's why we do it here. is so that we can reuse it, because if you use soil, you either have to keep throwing it out in the yard and keep buying new soil, or if you compost it, it takes several months, right? So you can wash these out. I've got videos on my YouTube channel. If y'all bought anything, like I said, this is going to be inside. I got this one on a card. This is just a little sticker. Where they go? So these are just little stickers, so you can take it and stick it on your refrigerator, or if you got a journal for your garden, pop it in there. And then if you go over and scan this one, it goes to my YouTube channel with all the videos. And if you scan this one, it goes to my Amazon shop, where you can find the clay pebbles, nutrients, and other stuff that I use for the hydroponics. I love a refillable. All right, let me go check how many we got. I got, this one's my demo one that I use for that. All right, I got a few. We got a few. Do y'all want me to do this with the whole pack of seeds with it too? Can't wait to check out your YouTube channel. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Congeniality. Yes, yes. What's the refillable? The refillable ones work with these long neck bottles. I know some of y'all probably have a bunch of these in your recycling bin right now, right? So you put these in like that. When it runs out, you can take it, refill it, and you can pop it back in. So it keeps going. And this one, if you guys have been on here, we had like amaranth growing. It actually grew and went to seed right in one of these bottles with that. And if I had a bowl here, so you can see it just like that. And then when you need to refill it, you can take it, refill it, and then you just want to take it and put it in there real quick like that. If you do it kind of slow, it's all going to drizzle out, right? So you just take it and pop it in like that, and then you're going to be good for another 3 or 4 days. Aren't all adapters refillable? No, they're not. If you put, like say this, and it screws on, right? All the clay pebbles are around it here. You can't, if you pull this out, the clay pebbles go into the middle, and then you can't put it back down in there. Now we're working on making this one, the wide mouth, another giveaway. Y'all want another giveaway? Oh, it's going right now. 1 minute. We're working on making this one refillable, where you can pull it out, and this will keep the clay pebbles out of the way. And then you can refill. This is the wide mouth mason jar, and it can fit right back in it. So we're making those right now. So we're testing those. All right, so this is refillable. One, two, three. All right, we have a couple. All right, so y'all said you want the whole pack of seeds with this one, right? All right, so that's 41, 2, 3. All right, so it's going to be a whole pack of seeds. Do we have a question? Are you looking for a spicy flavor? Jeff collects. How are you doing, Jeff? What type of microgreens would you recommend if I wanted to play around with adding some to hot sauce? Yeah, the as far as heat, your hot sauce is probably going to overwhelm it. So I would go for like flavor. Oh, Julie, what is up? What is up? You want some seeds now? Here we go. We're going to run another one. That's seeds, Julie. All right, here we go. Yes, I work with mustard seeds. Yeah, I'll have to think about that, because you want something with like a lot of flavor. So it gives some kind of hint of flavor with it in that too, right? All right, giveaway going, guys. Yeah, Julie, you need some lottery tickets. All right, guys, ready? Just a couple of these. Quickfire. 5 seconds. Ready, set, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sam, good pickup. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good one, Jerry. Got your refillable. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Is there a microgreen that tastes like cucumbers? Lavender. Lavender Rose. Congratulations. Let's see. Did you ever have biochar experiment results? Yeah, it works. It works good, but in soil, I haven't with the hydroponics. It didn't make that much of a difference. A microgreen that tastes like cucumbers. Not really, not yet. But cantaloupe, if you take cantaloupe and actually take the seeds out and grow cantaloupe microgreens, and those taste like cantaloupe, but it's kind of got a green flavor. It's kind of hard to explain. I have to look. I'll have to think about the cucumber thing. Ready? Get your fingers ready. Set. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Karen, congratulations. Get you some more seeds too. Ready? Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Susie, congratulations. What number are we on? 45? All right, one more. Last one. Last one. Ready, steady, go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Paige, congratulations. All right, guys, we'll get the printers fired up and that. We got a show tomorrow, so we'll get some more printed up. And let's see, 2 minutes on the giveaway. We're at 10:22. Anybody got any more questions than that? I want to take a minute just to thank everybody. Let's see. Blake, what's up? Just got some long necks. I want to thank everybody. Y'all are awesome. It's the beginning of the year. We got a lot of stuff planned. It's going to be really, really cool. When can we get the new adapter with the ring around it? That, it'll be pretty soon. I just want to make sure it's right before we put it up for sale. We were busy making the new adapter and that too, so we're working on that. When will you have some more pebbles? I'm not sure yet. I've got some more ordered, so I have to wait for them to come in. Last time I ran a flash sale, they went in 2 minutes, and then I had a bunch of sales on Etsy, which had the kit, and I ran really close to running out. And with Christmas and shipping slowing down, we just got some in before. I was just washing these and packing these today. So as soon as they start rolling, as soon as shipping starts picking up again. Now I have some of each adapter. Awesome. How do we get the credit for signing up? If you go into my shop, I don't know where is it on this side, guys? Because it looks like it's on this side on mine. But if you go in the shop and put a set of the adapters into your shopping cart, they might be out. But put it into your shopping cart. When you go to checkout, it should just charge you for shipping and taxes. 10 seconds on the giveaway. Here we go. Who's going to win? Is it going to say Julie again? No, Musara. Congratulations. My name is Julie now. Probably Julie. Congrats. All right, guys, cool. All right, so if you're following me, whichever side it's on up here, and if you go on over, if you're new, if you're from YouTube and Facebook and you came on over here, up at the top, if you go look at my shows, you click on the tab that says shows. There's a little bookmark. If you click on that, it'll notify you whenever we go live. So we're going to, your right hand, this one, it'll let you know when we go live. So we'll be going live tomorrow. I might try and jump on during the day. I'm going to be working in the yard. I'm going to try and turn this on out in the garden. So when spring rolls around, we might be live streaming from the garden. We're doing this inside because I know a lot of you all are snowing and stuff. I want to show you that you can grow stuff inside. All this stuff, we were growing in here, and we're going to be coming live from the garden too. We might be doing some cooking out in the garden. We tried to do it in here. There's no vent, so we might do maybe some salads or something in here. But we're going to actually get to cooking out in the garden. That'd be fun. Jelly Belly, how are you? Fell Jam. Let's see, reminds me of the show. Cool deal. Yes, thanks, Mike. Yeah, no problem. Thank y'all. Hey, let me run. Do y'all want, let me see if I've got, y'all want one more giveaway? If y'all want one more giveaway, double tap the screen. I'll do one more seed giveaway. Yep. Not saying no. I will do one more. And then as soon as that runs, maybe we'll go raid somebody, see who's on. I don't know who's on like late at night. Pick me this time. All right, here we go. And we don't have to let this run the whole 5 minutes. So y'all jump in there quick. And guys, we get up at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and we get the printer started. So we'll get some more going. All right, I already got 34 people in there. That's seeds. Whoever's popping in here, it's an 8-pack of seeds, microgreen seeds. Each one will do a bowl about that size. Guys, you pop in tomorrow. We usually run these like a 3-pack. This is the video that went like viral on YouTube or Facebook and that. I think Facebook got like 500,000 views. So we got a lot of orders for these, but we usually do this like a 3-pack. And this one will fit like that pak choy that I was showing you over there. That's a 1-liter bottle. So it fits the little Coke bottles. It fits a big 1-liter bottle. And what do you call it? These print a lot quicker than the other ones. Take like over an hour, like an hour and a half to print. So these print quicker. So we usually sell these like a little 3-pack. But they went wild on these on Etsy, so we're out of them tonight. We're gonna try and get some printed up tomorrow during the day. So if you stop by tomorrow night and you're interested in these, we just had a couple that we threw in with the kits. But we'll have more of those printed tomorrow too. Where do you get these outside of the giveaway? What's that, the adapters or the seeds? The adapters, I've got some in my shop. If you click on shop, some of them are listed in there. And I'm also on Etsy. If you look up Mike Van Doozy, all one word. And pop in the show tomorrow. All right, if you look up that on Etsy, I don't know if they let me post links. I don't think I can post a link here. They're actually buy one get one free over on Etsy. Let me see if I can put a link. No links or websites. Okay, yeah, so if you just look that up, let me see what it says. You go to Etsy.com. Hold on. or MikeVanDoozy.etsy.com. So if you type that in, MikeVanDoozy.etsy and .com, it'll take you to my website. Is YouTube under the same name? Yeah, keep on growing, just like that. All right, we're going to draw this, guys, and then let's go see who we can raid, all right? How about y'all's emojis? Can you find some like a little leaf or plant or something like that? Throw up some emojis like that, some little plants, and when we jump into another, we're going to raid somebody. Yeah, there you go, Juju. When we go raid them, you put up a bunch of leaves like that, all right? Ready? We're going to draw. Let's see if Julie wins again. That's pretty cool. Kai Hunter, congratulations. You won some seeds. I love y'all. All right, y'all do the emojis. Let's go see who's on. Create a raid. Sumo Cells. Here, Adamus Maximus. Let's go raid. I got some hand sanitizer from here. All right, love y'all. Let's go. All right, YouTube, Facebook. We'll catch y'all later.